Let's get right into it. Number 10. Chinese takeout boxes. You're sitting on your couch, chopsticks deep in your Chinese takeout, struggling to fish out that last piece of orange chicken from the bottom of the box, hunched over like a gargoyle, trying not to drip sweet and sour sauce on your shirt. Spoiler alert, you've been using it completely wrong. That white paper box isn't just a box. It's actually a transformer in disguise. Pull the sides apart and the whole thing unfolds into a flat plate. But we're all eating like raccoons in the dark, hunched over these boxes like we're guarding treasure. When you unfold it, you can reach all the food without performing chopstick gymnastics. No more playing Operation with your spring rolls. And that little wire handle is perfect for hanging onto while you unfold the box. Unfold it and eat like a civilized person. Your shirt will thank you. Number 9. Plunger types. Most people are using the wrong plunger for their toilet. That red rubber thing is probably the one meant for your sink. Most people own what's called a cup plunger. It's the one that looks like a rubber cup on a stick. It works great for sinks. That's what it's actually designed for. The one you want for your toilet is called a flange plunger. It's got an extra piece that sticks out from the cup, like a little rubber tongue. This extra piece is designed to fit right into the toilet bowl's hole, creating a proper seal. Using a sink plunger on your toilet is like trying to eat soup with a fork. You might eventually get some results, but you're making life way harder than it needs to be. When you use the right plunger, the job is way easier and faster. Next time you're at the store, grab a flange plunger. Number 8. Spaghetti spoon hole. That hole in your spaghetti spoon isn't just there to drain water or look pretty. Turns out you've been using it wrong your whole life. It's actually a measuring tool for perfect pasta portions. When you're standing there with a box of spaghetti trying to guess how much to cook, you always end up making enough to feed a small army. That hole is exactly the size of one serving of spaghetti. Just stick the dry pasta through it, and whatever fits is perfect for one person. Most people who learn this immediately try it, only to realize they've been eating 3 to 4 portions of pasta every time they cook. This has been a feature of spaghetti spoons for decades. Millions of people have been overfeeding themselves pasta while holding the solution in their hands. It's like having a built-in dietitian in your kitchen drawer that you've been ignoring. Number 7. Ketchup cups expansion. You know those little paper ketchup cups at fast food places? The ones you grab 7 of because they're too small, but there's a trick to them you've probably never seen. These cups are designed to expand like a tiny paper fan. Grab the edges and pull them apart. The ridges fan out, making the cup about 3 times bigger. Millions of people have grabbed handful after handful of these cups, while the solution was literally in their hands. When you show people this, they go through all 5 stages of grief in about 10 seconds. Denial. No way. You're lying. Anger. Why didn't anyone tell me this before? Bargaining. Maybe if I pretend I knew this all along. Depression. I've wasted so many cups. Acceptance. I need to show this to everyone I know. Number 6. Microwaving food. So you've been nuking your food in the center of the microwave your whole life. Well, congratulations. You've been eating partially frozen burritos for no reason. Microwaves don't actually heat your food evenly. They create these hot and cold spots inside, kind of like a disco dance floor but with radiation instead of lights. When you put your food right in the middle, it's like making it stand still at a party. It's just sitting there, getting blasted in the same spots over and over. But place it on the edge of the turntable, and suddenly your leftover pizza is doing the cha-cha through all those hot and cold zones. This means it actually heats up evenly, instead of giving you that classic microwave experience of burning your tongue on molten cheese while biting into an ice-cold crust. That spinning plate at the bottom isn't just there to make your food dizzy. It's actually crucial for even heating, but only if you use it right. So next time you're reheating last night's takeout, put it on the edge of the plate, not the center. Number 5. Extra shoelace holes. Those weird extra holes at the top of your running shoes. They're not just random design choices or backup holes in case the others break. They're actually called heel lock eyelets, and they're a game changer. You know that annoying feeling when your heel keeps slipping out of your shoe while running, like your foot is trying to escape, but the rest of the shoe wants to stay put. These extra holes can fix that. You create what runners call a lace lock or runner's loop. You take each lace and thread it through the extra hole on its own side, creating 2 small loops. Then you cross each lace through the opposite loop. Pull them tight, and your heel is locked in place like it's in shoe prison. Most people just ignore these holes their whole lives. They're literally walking around with a solution to their problems right above their ankles. It's like having a secret superpower on your feet that you never knew about. And once you try it, you'll wonder how you ever lived without it. Just don't pull too tight unless you want your feet to feel like they're in a medieval torture device. Number 4. Pouring from a carton. You've been pouring from cartons wrong your whole life. You know that annoying thing where your orange juice splashes all over your counter. That's because you're holding the carton wrong. Most people hold it with the spout at the bottom, which seems logical. Wrong. The liquid needs air to flow in as it flows out. When you pour with the spout at the bottom, the liquid and air are fighting for the same space. It's like trying to get through a doorway when someone else is also trying to get in. The result is that annoying glug-glug effect that sends your juice everywhere except your glass. But here's the trick. Turn the carton so the spout is at the top. Now you've got the liquid flowing out smoothly while air flows in above it. It's like having two lanes on a highway, instead of everyone trying to squeeze through the same lane. No more glug-glug, no more cleanup, just smooth pouring every time. And this works for everything. Milk, juice, broth, even those weird plant-based drinks that taste like sad water. Number 3. Detergent cap measurement. You've been filling your detergent cap to the top like it's your morning coffee. You're doing it wrong. Those lines inside the cap aren't there for decoration. They're measurement lines, and most people ignore them completely. But using too much detergent actually makes your clothes dirtier. It's like trying to clean your mouth by eating an entire tube of toothpaste. When you use too much detergent, it creates a gross soap film on your clothes. This film traps dirt, bacteria, and funky smells. Your clean clothes are actually wearing an invisible jacket made of soap and grime. The excess detergent also damages your washing machine. All that extra soap builds up inside the machine like plaque and arteries. Eventually, your washer starts smelling like a wet dog that rolled in old socks. If your clean clothes feel stiff or have a weird residue, you're using too much. Or if you see soap bubbles after the rinse cycle, you're basically throwing money down the drain. The proper amount is usually around the first or second line in the cap, just a tiny amount that looks pathetically small compared to what you've been using. Detergent companies make more money when you use too much. They're not exactly rushing to tell you you're using 4 times what you need. Number 2. Crisper drawers. Those drawers at the bottom of your fridge are not just random storage boxes. They're actually high-tech produce preservers with humidity controls. Those little sliders on your crisper drawers actually control how much moisture stays in the drawer. One drawer should be set to high humidity and one to low. It's like having a desert and a rainforest in your fridge. The high humidity drawer is for your leafy greens and thin-skinned vegetables, things like lettuce, spinach, broccoli, and cucumbers. These lose moisture fast. Without humidity, they'll wilt within days. The low humidity drawer is for your fruits and thicker-skinned vegetables, things like apples, pears, and peppers. Some fruits are basically serial killers in your fridge. Apples and pears release a gas called ethylene. This gas makes other produce ripen faster and eventually rot. If you've been throwing all your produce together in one drawer, you've been hosting a produce murder party in your fridge. That's why your bananas turn brown so fast when they're next to apples. The apples are literally gassing them to death. Leafy greens go in high humidity. Fruits go in low humidity. Number 1. Smartphone cursor control. So you're typing a long message and make a mistake somewhere in the middle. If you're like most people, you're doing this weird finger dance, poking at your screen like you're trying to perform microsurgery with a hot dog, trying to get that cursor in just the right spot between letters. And of course, it never works on the first try. You end up deleting half your message because your finger is the size of a hamburger. Just press and hold your spacebar. Your keyboard turns into a trackpad. Now you can slide your finger around like you're playing the world's tiniest air hockey game. The cursor will follow your movement with surgical precision. This works on most smartphones, and it's been there the whole time. That's all for today. I'll be making similar videos in the future. Subscribe to see them.